Una good afternoon or good evening, greet time una take dey o. No be small thing. Daddy.freeze wife don come out to come talk the story. May God sometimes you see some women wey dey husband house, you go dey say, me all these people dey enjoy o. Abeg God, I pray make you give me a husband wey be like this. May I dey enjoy like this woman. You no know wetin dey pass through for inside body. You don't know wetin dey pass through for inside body. He say the man wey him marry na agege, na be gay. He say na only time wey the man wan take make baby na the man come take dey meet am. Wey the man wan take touch am na the man come take dey meet am. Say this man, if he say dem go outside, he go dress, put gold, put everything for body. He go reach party finish, he go say this is my wife, this is my wife. Say dem reach house finish, he go turn to him enemy. You don't know say many men dey like that o. He say he get him own room, say pikin even go him friend place. As he go him friend place, come tell am as he reach house say, mommy, this my girlfriend, he with him papa dem dey sleep together for one room o. He say why you with daddy no dey sleep together for one room? Now na dem dey talk say make Daddy.freeze come pay 5 million. Na Daddy.freeze say he no dey pay the money. For him to pay the money, he go give am to lawyer. He no dey pay anything. Man, some people dey use shit for marriage o. Tell me say na only anytime wey the man wan take make baby na he dey come for you. Why he no go marry gay? Abi you no hear say people dey marry dem, they don dey marry each other now. You no go London wey go marry fine woman like this go put for house. I thank God say man wey Daddy.freeze wey you even marry, he ready for am. Daddy.freeze say he no dey pay the money. Like but na hear a story. They say make Daddy.freeze come pay that 5 million now. And Daddy.freeze say if 5 million he dey pay. See my mommy and na see car wey Daddy.freeze get. Na see car. Na dey show dem say see he get money, he get car. He no dey pay am. Because the woman don already divorce, the woman don already leave you before he begin dey knack am. Una know why wey dem say make pay this 5 million. They say the woman never divorce him husband before Daddy.freeze carry am enter house. Before you go begin dey knack am. Man, divorce wey dem dey find since how many years? Almost 11 years. Na no wan divorce. Get this one get as e be o. Na make traditional marriage dey good o. You think na only traditional marriage now? Na to your return the bride price, e don finish. How person say e dey fight for divorce for good 11 years? Nothing wey I no go hear for this Nigeria. Money with lawyer for Nigeria, dem be 5 and 6. Dem be like police people. Wanna listen to the woman story?
Children. I wasn't your wife. I was an executive nanny. My role was to give birth to children, nurture the children, take them to Disneyland every year, and show up for your cocktail dinners well dressed up, dripping in gold, looking good. That was my job. And you will showcase me, oh, this is my wife. Have you met my wife? That was my job to you for 10 years. That was my duty to you for 10 years. And when I got tired and I woke up at 32, I said, no, I want to know what it feels like to be married. I want to know what it feels like to be loved. I told you I was leaving you. And I told you I wasn't just leaving you, that I'm going to leave you so that I can be in a better relationship. That I desire to know what it feels like to actually be married. I told you that. I desire to be married, to know what it feels like to be married. Because I was never married for one day. On paper, we were married, but we were never married. Certain false narratives to suppress known truths. You can only suppress the truth for a while, but you can never ever suppress it forever. You can never suppress the truth forever, especially when there are documented facts. When there are evidence in papers, in video recordings, in text messages, you can't suppress the truth forever. You can only try to suppress it for a while to a gullible set of people. Like I said, I am not here to explain anything to anyone other than the fact that the adultery tag on my forehead is not the reason why I filed for a divorce. I filed for a divorce. I filed for my ex based on different orientation. He's still alive. He has messages, there are evidence, there are letters. At any point in time, the Supreme Court can subpoena MTN Oh yes, they can subpoena MTN and bring forward text messages. If need be, that can be done in court. So I am not worried about all those things, but I am more concerned about women that think that because they are going through divorce, it's like saying presently, if you, should decide that she wants to start dating, she is committing adultery, right? Legally, they will say, May you is committing adultery because her divorce is not yet final. But is she still practically married to you? The answer is no, they are not, right? So any woman that files for a divorce and decides to start dating is an adulteress. But any man that files for a divorce can go ahead and remarry even before that divorce is finalized. Men can remarry even without filing for a divorce from their ex-wives. Men can remarry even without asking permission from their wives. But women cannot date after filing for a divorce. That is the country we live in. And that is why I am doing this live. You see, this narrative has to change. This narrative has to change. Women are not slaves. When a woman files for a divorce from a man, she's no longer married to that man. And the divorce is taking years to happen. If that woman should find love, she has every right to be happy in that relationship. And if that comes with a price tag of being called an adulteress, wear the adulteress tag with a crown. Wear it boldly with a crown. I'd rather be called an adulteress for filing for a divorce, moving on with my life as a single woman and dating, than to be in a marriage where I am cheating. We have so many married women out there that are in their marriages, but they are dating. They are in their marriages, they are having affairs, they are in their marriages, they are bringing children that do not belong to their husbands into the marriage. But guess what? They are married. It is called Lagos marriage, Abuja marriage, marriage of understanding. The man has his side chicks, the woman has her boyfriend, but they are married. I would rather, as a woman, stay 100% faithful to my husband. And the moment I feel the marriage is over, I will file for a divorce and move on with my life. And if moving on with my life after filing for a divorce gives me the tag adulteress, I will wear it with a crown. My ex is listening to this. If I were so bad, if I was such an adulteress, it is 12 years since I left you. Can you leave me and my new husband? Let us have peace. You've been going about crying for the past 12 years. They stole your wife, making me look like a commodity, like a piece of furniture that has no voice. I am a human being. I am a woman. I have a voice. I am not a piece of furniture for any man to steal, to carry, to lift. This has been going on for 12 years. They stole your wife. We are presently in the Supreme Court. We moved from the High Court to the Court of Appeal, and as at last month, we moved the case to the Supreme Court. Until we get justice, we are not resting on this matter. So why don't you exercise patience, be a man, and wait for the judgment from the Supreme Court instead of going to meet tabloids that have no credibility, if you ask me. Now, wow, good. Yes. So, my Lord, it has been 11 years since I left my ex-husband, and I am presently in a relationship. I didn't hide it from the judge. And he looked at me and continued writing. And the son looked at me and said, my Lord, can you see? And he said, you are a self-acclaimed adulteress. And I looked at the son. I said, I am not a self-acclaimed adulteress. I moved on. This is the 11th year. Are you expecting me to stay celibate? What was the ground? One of the major grounds on which I filed was because of I was in a marriage with somebody that had a different orientation from myself. I was being punished, and throughout the 10 years of that marriage, I was faithful. Faithful! I have an email written in his own handwriting, and I'll bring it to any court where he apologized for all the wrong he did to me in that marriage. And then on paper we were married, but we were never married. You know we were never married. We were never married. We never shared the bedroom for one day. The only time you will invite me to your bedroom is when you want us to have a child. So what is this crying? I've been quiet 12 years, crying I remember my oldest daughter asking me, after she came back from her friend's house, I think she was 10, she came back, she said, Mommy, I went to visit my friend. And I noticed that her daddy and her mommy, they sleep in the same room. They sleep on the bed. Mommy, how come you don't sleep in daddy's room? She's now a woman. She asked me this question nearly 12 years ago, 13 years ago, 14 years ago. I told her, I said, go and ask your father why we don't share the same room. Go and ask your dad why he doesn't allow me to sleep in his room. My kids.
The thing shock una. Well, not shock una. Oh. Many people married. Many people get marriage will be like that too. See now later when they want to do make pikin take come. Now they take the man take the call am for bed. God forbid bad thing. Nothing wey I no go see. May I leave una for here. May God bless una. Na bye.